since day one, that same funnel, I never turned it off. And I spend, at that time, I was spending between $50 to $75 a day. Now we spend $100 a day just on Facebook, and it's a simple funnel. So here's a cool little trick for you guys if you guys didn't know this. If you ever want to see what ads people are running on Facebook, is if you go to like a business page, like for instance, you go to Bozeman 5-star cleaning, you go to my Facebook business page, and you go down to the About section, and you go to page transparency, and you click on, there should be a place there to like see all ads if I'm running ads. If business isn't running ads, you won't see anything, but if you see they're running ads, you can go to see ads, and you actually can see the ads I'm running. The cool part is now that we have enough cleaners, and now we're actually having to start to a little bit of marketing. Here's what I'm doing now that we're able to generate even more leads. So this is actually the answer that you're looking for, Lexi. Number one, we're doing Facebook ads, but now we're using Google local services. So this is like a new model that Google is doing, and it's super simple because you don't have to know how to set up. You don't be tech savvy whatsoever. You have to have a business, you have to have a website, you have to pass a background check. There's a couple things that you have to have, but basically Google does it for you, and they literally just basically run an ad for you with your phone number, and people call you. So that's one thing that we just started doing about a month ago, and it's working. If I look into my Google local services account, I think we've got 20 leads, and I think we spend $4 or $5 per lead, so $100 or so. It's pretty cheap, and a lot of those have converted into clients. So it's actually people who are searching for cleaning services. Another way that we just started doing as well is actually using Google Ads. So to be clear, Google local services is different than running Google Ads. So Google Ads, you actually have to create an ad account, and it's like when you type in anything on Google, in the very top of the page, you'll see the tiny little word that says ad, and next to it, you'll see, like whatever you're Googling. It's basically everybody who's paying for those search terms. So another way to get customers is through Craigslist. So on Craigslist, there is like in your services section, you can put in there services like spa and fitness and salon, I think is what it's actually called. Like we advertise in there. We advertise in, there's like a home section. There's like 5 sections that we advertise in, like $20 a post. And again, we're in a market that we can make one post a week and it stays at the top. If you're in a bigger market like Mesa, for example, you have to post that every single day. So instead of us just doing it in one specific category, we decided to do it in 5 different categories just because there's not a ton of activity market. And then Facebook groups. So we don't do as much like posting Facebook groups, but a lot of people are posting, they're asking for cleaning. And so on those ones, I always go in there, I type my wife's name, I type in Katie Dessler with Bozeman 5-star cleaning. And I just like put those things in there, and then people will go to our Facebook, or maybe they'll message them directly, and we just push them through our funnel that way. So that seems to get lots of traction. At least posting it in there, people will click on us a lot. And then phone calls, man, we just get tons of phone calls. Again, whether that's through Google Ads, whether that's through just posting it out there, but make sure you have a good website. We search really well. I think something as simple as like naming your business that says cleaning in it, I think is like super simple. But if you're starting a business, I recommend that. If you just search your keywords and look at all the things that pop up, and like if they have the key search word in there, a lot of times they pop up first, even if they don't have as many reviews, things like that. So alternative ways you can also do that we've used is we've gone to real estate agents, we've gone to property managers. Honestly, those are like the big ways to acquire new customers. But then as far as like what makes it successful is that we do a great job and we convert those initial cleans into recurring cleans. And so a lot of times, if we didn't do a good job, we will eat the clean, we'll discount the clean to make sure that we keep the relationship solid, because I'm worried more about the second sale than the first sale, right? And this is something that I track. So I know every single month how much money that we spend to acquire a customer. I know that after everything is said and done, that we actually lose $32 every single month to acquire a customer, roughly. It moves every single month, but the last 3 months, we've had to spend $32 after we got paid in the very first clean, after we paid the cleaners, after we paid for all of our costs, all of our expenses, we're paying $32 to acquire a new customer. Does that seem like a savvy business model? And the answer to that question is, well, what is the lifetime value of your customer? And so we know the lifetime value of our customer is like over $1,000. So I'm willing to lose $32 in the front end because I know that we're going to convert them as a recurring client, and they're going to spend at least $1,000 with us over the lifetime of them being with us, at least. So again, it's really knowing your numbers, and that's how you know like what marketing funnel is working and what you can turn on, because sometimes things might not seem like it's working on day one, but if you're playing the longer game, you're playing the forever game, then you can do things that most other businesses aren't willing to do.